So we know there must be a mistake, and so this is a realistic process of finding the mistake. So we look back at our working, and one thing we could have done that might have saved us a lot of trouble is if we checked. See, we got y equals 5, but does 5 over 30 equal 4 over 19? So does 1 over 6 equals 4 over 19? And it certainly doesn't. Okay, so I think as long as we fix up with the y's, our approach should get the answer in the end. Okay, and if you kind of remember how you did it, you might be able to do it kind of quickly. So let's go through this. So what went wrong here? You notice that 14 squared is, let's do this again. And also if y was 5, then the other factor is 24, and they don't differ by 14. So y equals minus 14 plus square root of 196 plus 480 on 2. You can write minus 7 plus, I'm going to divide by 4 inside the square root. So 196 is basically 200. 200 divided by 4 is 50. So 196 is 49. And 480 becomes 120. So that's 169, which is square root of 13 squared. So equals 6, not 5. So actually that just means we have to replace, so everything on this side is fine, doesn't need to change, so we just have to replace this 13 here. Okay, so let's check that 6 works first. Don't want to make the same mistake again. 6 over 30 is 1 over 5. 4 over 20 is also 1 over 5. Okay, so 6 is definitely good. Now if that's 6, then that's 14. You get 20, and then the other one, this will be 12 and not 13. Okay, 12 is nice and even. And so you get here 12 times 12 plus 14, so it'll be 26. So lots of factors of 2 coming out there. And so it might be nice if we can fix all this really quickly. So what do we get now? And that's one good thing about leaving the calculation to the end, is you don't actually have to repeat yourself many times, especially with the wrong thing. So this is now 12 times 26. So this is even. So we can divide it by 2 straight away. So we have 1 over 32 outside of 28 minus 12 times 13. Hopefully this will end up being divisible by 32. Well, it's definitely divisible by 4 now, so we can simplify ourselves a little bit. 1 over 8 times 7 minus 3 times 13. And 3 times 13 is 39. So this is minus 7. This is minus 32, which is divisible by 8. Great. So we get, so that's 4. 16 minus 4 is equal to 12. And so all we have to do now is square that. So we have to get 12 squared minus 56. So it's 144 minus 56. And that is 88. Okay, so now we're much more sure than we were before. It's an integer. Every step of the way turned out nicely. We ended up with an expression for x squared over 4 instead of something for x.